All right, so you made it to the end of the unit. So this right here, our lab is going to be a neat little one to customize a basketball jersey. So lots of little menus and dialogues going on here. So let me pull this guy up here. So I have my jersey, and it starts off just with a default Android and the number 17. If I click edit, then it will let me change this, and I had it so it only accepted capital letters, so it's kind of neat here. So I'm going to be Bautel, and I think I put 44 in there. So that's fine. And I can make my jersey color blue. If I click OK, voila, it works. Okay. If I go in here and if I try to not give any number, then I should handle that somehow. I chose to make it go to 0 here. If I try to whoops, yeah, let's see what about all. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's cancel out of that. All right, and then it shouldn't do anything. So pretty decent. If I want to reset it, so I have a reset, and then I can put a confirmation of some way, or you could do the snack bar if you wanted to play around with that. Either way is okay. We're going to reset it. And then under here, let's see, there's settings. What I'm going to have you do in the lab, this settings is actually going to launch directly into part of the system settings to change the language, because we're actually going to play around with changing the language to Portuguese, and we'll see all of the text on here change. So we're going to have to give it a new strings.xml. So that's going to be a new thing just for the lab. What else are we going to have? So let's see. So one other thing I wanted is to show persistence. So if I actually were to take this lab, and let's go ahead and kill it. Actually, that was a bad example. I wanted to get something up there that was more interesting. So let me go back to Jersey. Where is it here? Got my little Jersey icon. Bring this guy up. I want to change it to something else that's not that. So let's go ahead and change it to be someone else. So the original version of this app, Dr. Fisher did once upon a time. So we'll let him be number 35 in blue. He's on my team. There we go. And I want to close the app now. All right, so Fisher 35 in blue, canceled. All right, and then what I want to do is relaunch this app and see what I get here. So, Jersey. Oh my goodness, it's still there. So part of the lesson, in fact, one of the last things that you're going to do is learn about how to store very simple data in what are called shared preferences. So another way of having things persist, the saved instance state wouldn't work in this case. That's for rotations and everything. So this will actually work even after you close the app and relaunch it. So a nifty thing to do since we haven't done anything else really with persistence yet. All right, so that's the lab. By the time you're done all of the stuff in between the different activities that we had as part of lecture and then the lab here, wow, we learned about the floating action button. We learned about the toolbar and how to put little different menu items up there. We learned about context menus that you can have show up. I don't have an example right here, but we learned about the snack bar, and then finally we did a whole bunch with alert dialogues. And there's a little bit more if you wanna play around with how would you do a dialogue if you were working with Google TV or something. What would be different? There's a little bit there. All right, but very good. Thanks for staying with me for this unit. I think you learned a lot as you learned how to make more interesting UIs beyond just using buttons. All right, we'll see you back next time.